All right guys, so today I'm going to be sharing with you the Pray and Plan Planner from Teach for the Heart, so stay tuned. Hey guys, my name is Nikki and I want to welcome you here to Carry Grace. Okay, so like I said, today I have the Pray and Plan Planner from Teach for the Heart. Now when this company reached out to me, I was very excited. You guys know, if you have been here for any length of time, that planners are my thing. I like planners. I just enjoy planners. I like looking at planners. I like seeing all the different things. I think that they are such a great tool. And one of the things that I really enjoy doing is helping you guys find the planner that is the right planner for you, that's going to fit all of your needs for the current season of life that you are in right now. So this planner is exciting. This is essentially a teacher planner. Do not click out if you are not a teacher or a homeschool mom, because they also have a version that does not include lesson plans. However, after going through this planner, I think that even if you're not a teacher or a homeschool mom, you may still consider the teacher version just because it has so many things. So after I kind of walk you guys through everything, I'm going to show you how you can use this whole planner even if you're not a teacher or a homeschool mom. All right, so a couple things about this planner. First of all, this is clearly a planner meant for Christian teachers or Christian moms. So this is called the Pray and Plan Planner. And like I said, there are two different versions. There is a version for teachers that includes lesson plans, so you can have a planner that you can use for life, but also for teaching. And then there is a version where you can skip the lesson plans altogether and just have a really great planner. Now this planner is large, but that is because it has so much goodness packed into it. You can see it's got like a white plastic coil. The covers are laminated. They are super nice. The quality is here. The paper is amazing. It takes pen and highlighters beautifully, which is super important. And there's room for pretty much everything you could imagine in this one planner. All right, so a couple things I want to tell you guys about this planner before we jump into the actual planner. I already mentioned you can get this as a teacher planner with lesson plans, or you can get it without the lesson plans. The other options that you have are you can get this with tabs or without tabs. So either version, you can add tabs, or you can skip the tabs if they're not something that you want. There is an upcharge for the tabs, but it's only like $7, and tabs are totally worth it. They're nice, they're laminated. You will be glad you added those. Or if that's not your thing, maybe you want to print this out yourself and have it printed so that you can bind it a different way. That is an option that you can choose as well. The other thing I'm going to let you guys know is that this is a small company, so the way they do their shipping is in batches. So when you go to the website and order your planner, just make sure you pay attention to when the shipping is. It will tell you when you put it in your cart, so just make sure that you check out that information. That way there are no surprises, but I promise you they will get that planner to you. All right, I'm going to turn the camera around and we're going to take a look at all of the goodness that is inside this planner. All right, so this is an 8.5 by 11 planner. Like I mentioned, it's got a nice coil. They did mention that they have recently upgraded to this coil, and since they've upgraded to this nice plastic coil, they haven't had any issues, which is a good thing. It's laminated. When you open it, it is just blank on the inside. This is something that you could use like your wet erase markers on. So if you've got something you want to list there, something that changes frequently, you can also take advantage of that. When you open it up, you've got like your kind of main page where you have your name, your email, your school, your room, and then any kind of important information that you want. Another really nice thing about this planner is that she kind of gives you the roadmap for exactly how to use this planner. So you've got a monthly section, a weekly section, and then some extra resources. So for your monthly, you've got a place for reflection, a place to tame your to-do list, a monthly calendar, a place to include a memory verse, something that you want to either memorize or just kind of focus on for the month. You've got blank pages, and then there are some free monthly resources. In your weekly section, you've got a place for your daily space, a weekly to-do list, prayer prompts, a place to plan your work time, daily habits, lesson plans, and then also for extra resources, you've got a student checklist or grade book, a communication log, and then blank pages. And let me tell you, blank pages are always my favorite. Something you may also notice is that there are these kind of designs on a lot of the pages, and then also on, so you can see it here in the corner, this corner up here, and then also on the page in front of the tabs. These are simply so that you can doodle or color if that is something that you'd like to do. All right, so right here you have your 2023-24 year at a glance. So you've got July through June, which is your school year. And then over here, you have a page to set up your schedule. This is super nice. So you've got a place for the period or time, and then Monday through Friday where you can list everything out. And then you've got just kind of a notes area for other possibilities. And then you get to your tab page, which I already showed you. There is a coloring page kind of before the month, and each one includes a Bible verse. I do want to point out that all of the Bible verses throughout this planner, they use the ESV version. All right, so let's look at the tabs real quick. I mentioned that these are an add-on, so you can either omit these or you can pay an extra $7 to add the tabs. The tabbed page is nice and slick. It's very durable, and then the tabs themselves are laminated, so these are going to be really nice and they are definitely going to last. When you open up your month, you go straight into your monthly reflection. So right here you've got your monthly reflection. So this is going to be for July, so you're going to look back to June. You've got a place to write in what you're most thankful for, what didn't go well, what you would do differently next time, what did you spend too little or too much time on. And then looking ahead for this current month, you're going to put what's most important to you this month, what's one thing you need to stop doing or let go of, and then who should you pray for or connect with this month. And then over here you have a giant to-do list or brain dump, and then you've also got a section right here that shows you kind of her system for taming this list. So this is how to use the 4T system, and she basically shows you that system. This just helps you figure out what is important, maybe what's not important, maybe you can get rid of it, but you've got a place to kind of get everything out of your head. All right, so when you open the monthly calendar, you can see you've got a month on 2 pages. There is a very generous list over here on the side, which is great for any kind of to-dos, notes, things like that. And then you've got a place up here at the top to put in your own memory verse. So like I said, if there's a verse that you want to focus on or memorize throughout the month, that's a great place to write that. And then up here at the top, you've got a quick look at your next 2 months. So that is really nice. And these boxes are a nice size. You've also got the little thing right here if doodling is your thing. One thing I really like though is that this is in black and white, and then all of these things are kind of like in a grayscale, so you can add color, you can do anything that you want to do. All right, so once you have turned over from your calendar page, you have got notes pages. My favorite thing about these notes pages are that there is a line kind of down the middle so that you can use each column separately, so the line doesn't run all the way through. Now, you could totally run all the way through if that's how you like to take notes, but I like that it's separate because sometimes we need different lists for different things. And then at the top, you've got a quote, and then you've also got a place for you to scan for your free monthly resource. So that is something that when you purchase the planner, there is a free resource available to you each month. So you've got this notes page and then this notes page, and then you open it up to your weekly spread. All right, so here is your week at a glance. And if you guys know me, you know that I am a huge fan of a week at a glance on one page. So you've got Monday through Friday that kind of have bigger boxes right here, and then you've got your Saturday and Sunday here on the side. This is great for just kind of putting in appointments or things that you kind of need to notate for the month. I kind of like to keep this pretty simple, but there's plenty of room if you'd like to add more things to this. And then the next page of your weekly spread is a place for notes, prayers, to-dos, a place for you to plan your work time and your daily habits. So this is great. I really like the setup of this. Okay, so right here, the to-do list, you've got the little circles so that you can check things off. There are 23 lines for you to list all of your to-do things. You've got a notes section. I'm pretty sure like a post-it would fit in there if that's something that you kind of want to rotate, or you can write directly on this for any kind of notes. Then you've got a place for prayers. There's also a different prompt for each week. Right here, this one says, praise God for being both a loving and just God. So here you've got a place that you can either, pray this out, or you could put prayer requests or just things that you're wanting to pray for throughout the week. This is great that this is included. Right here, you have got a place for you to plan your work time. I know for teachers and even homeschool moms, it is very important to plan when you are going to be at school or doing school when you are doing homeschool, and then also when you are going to be at home. So you've got a place to plan out your start times each day, when you're going to stop for the day, and notice Saturday and Sundays are X'd out for you. That is important. And then like I said, right here you can plan times that you're going to be at home. And then over here you've also got a place for daily habits. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 daily habits that you can track, and you can track these Monday through Sunday. So this is a lot of room. I really like the way this is laid out. I like that there is plenty of room for all of the things that you're going to want to look at daily. And then there is plenty of room over here to kind of add all the things that are not necessarily day specific. All right, so the next page, and I'm going to show you a blank one first. All right, so right after your weekly page, you have a place for your weekly lesson plans. So this does have a date at the top. It's got the dates of the week, and it just says lesson plans, and it goes Monday through Friday, and then you've got a place to list your subjects across the top. One really nice thing about the way this is laid out is that you can customize this to fit you. So you can use this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 separate boxes, or you can group these together the way the headings are, and you can just use this as 4 bigger boxes. So if you are on a block schedule and don't have as many classes, you can separate this differently so that you can make this work for you. I did not do any examples setting this up like a lesson planner, because I feel like if you're a teacher or a homeschool mom, you have a pretty good idea already of how to use these boxes to plan your lessons each week. One thing that I did do though is I decided to kind of show you guys how you can use this. Even if you are not a teacher or a homeschool mom, you could still use this planner if you just need more space for planning things out more specifically. And for some of you, you may have multiple planners, and you may find that you could get everything you need in this one planner. All right, so I have set this up 2 different ways. The first way is using the boxes individually. So you could essentially go across here and have 8 different categories. You could set them up for 8 different categories in your life, or you could set them up by like the people in your house and things that they have. There's so many different things that you could do here. I used these first 4 right here. I set this up for school, work, zone cleaning, and dinner. So maybe there's some things that you like to plan out and kind of just have a little bit of information, but you don't necessarily want it on your weekly page. So for school, I've got just kind of quick things that I need to know for the day. And then for work, I just kind of jotted down a few highlights that I need. For my zone cleaning, I wrote down the zone that I'm in for the week, and then the tasks that I want to accomplish each day. And then I filled in our dinner so that I can glance at this very quickly and it is here. So you can see I've got all of this information plus all of my weekly things. So I've got my week at a glance right here. I've got my long to-do list for the week with just all of the random things I need. I've got a place for notes, for prayers, schedule, and then also daily habits. Another thing you can do if you don't have as many categories is you could simply set this up and use these boxes as 2 big boxes on each page. So right here, I just have this separated into school and work. So I gave each kid a box kind of in this big box so that they have, you know, just things that I need to be aware of. They have them here. My kids are in middle and high school, so I don't have as many like things I have to list out, but I do like to be aware of when they have like book reports and tests and, you know, different online classes and things like that. I like to be able to just kind of jot that down so that I can see it very quickly. And then over here, I just wrote in some work things that I need to do for the week. So if you're a mom, if you're a homeschool teacher or a classroom teacher, and then maybe you also work from home or work outside the home or whatever, this planner is simply going to give you a way to combine several of your planners into one place. You could use this for budgeting. You could use this for so many different things. All right, I added highlighters and I used a felt tip pen. I did not have any kind of bleed through or anything. The paper is great. I don't know the actual specs on this paper. It may be listed on the website, but I can tell you that it is great. And like I said, I had 0 issues with any pens or highlighters. So each month you have a tab and then a verse, your monthly reflection, your monthly calendar, then you have 2 notes pages, and then you get into your weekly spread. All right, so in the back of the book, you have a section for logs. Once you open that up, you're in your student checklist. You can use this for checklists. You can use it for grades. You can use it for so many different things. If you are not a teacher or a homeschool mom, but you still want all of these extra pages, this would be a great place for you to list monthly tasks that you need to do. You could, you know, always put like a sticker or some washi tape over this. This would be great for zone cleaning if you do things like that, or if you have monthly tasks that you like to do each month within your house, or for garden planning, or for projects, or for tracking chores for your kids. So many different uses for these. There are a ton of those pages, and then you get into your communication log. For the communication log, you've got a place for date, student, reason for contact, and then the resolution that you came to. So you have a few of these, and then you get into some more notes pages in the back. So you've got pages again that are lined, that have this space in the middle, so you can go all the way across, or you can treat this as 2 separate lists. You've got a few of those, and then there is also some dot grid paper in the very back, which is great for things like seating charts and things like that. And then you also have a nice folder. This is not coated, it's kind of more like just a heavy cardstock, but it feels like it would be pretty sturdy. And then you've got the blank inside of your cover, and then the back cover. So again, whether you are a teacher, a homeschool mom, or just a regular mom or wife or lady that wants a place to house all of the things, there's going to be an option that will work for you. So again, you can get this with or without the lesson plan pages, but if you need a place for all the things, just get the lesson plan pages, because then you've got extra room. And then you can get this with or without tabs, or you can get the printable version so that you can print it and bind it yourself. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed taking a look at this planner. If this planner is something that you are interested in, I've got all of the information linked down below in my description box. The links are affiliate links. They sent this to me free just for me to kind of test out and share with you guys. And as you guys can see, it is a winner for so many of you. This is going to be exactly what you are looking for. So if you use my affiliate link, thank you. I do appreciate that. That helps me continue to be able to make these videos. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments. If it's not something that I can answer, I will get you an answer. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to my channel and not already subscribed, please consider subscribing down below, and I will see you guys soon.